paralyzed. Callahan, she stammered, her voice cracking. She's trespassing on someone else's property. Callahan didn't answer. He stood rooted to the spot, unable to tear his eyes away. There could be no mistake. The way the guard bowed, the way the remote opened the gates, the way Ellen walked in without asking permission, it all pointed to one impossible truth. She was no stranger here. Ellen walked to the driveway. On either side, perfectly manicured topiaries stood at attention. In the center, a tiered marble fountain cascaded, the water catching the amber rays of the setting sun. From the massive double front doors,
yeah, bro, that's not fair.
the state manager rushed out. Miss Vance, you've returned without warning. Please, allow me to have your quarters prepared, he said. Ellen smiled faintly. There's no need to rush. I've just come home to live.
I'm not again.
But it carried a monumental
I hate it.
To live meant she wasn't visiting. She wasn't staying temporarily.
Epic fail.
She was back for good. Miriam froze for a split second before taking Lance right away. Elaine, she turned to the domestic staff hovering behind her. Immediately,
Mom! Can I have a drink?
Before stepping up to the door, she paused and turned her head to look across the street.
Oh, no, that's mine.
The physical distance between the two estates
Not
was
fucking for
merely
you.
the width of the but in that moment,
The God, what is birthday?
we'll have it then. Entirely different dimensions. Callahan practically jogged across the asphalt. Lorraine, stumbling slightly in her heels, hurried after him. Elowen! He called out. He could no longer maintain his cool detachment. Elowen stood perfectly still, waiting for him to approach the boundary of the property. What are you doing here? Callahan demanded. His breathing shallow. Elowen looked at him, her eyes dropping to absolute zero.
Okay, so
Whose house is this? He pressed. As if his brain
Goodbye.
refused to process the reality
Goodbye.
right now. Elowen tilted her head a fraction of an inch. The corners of her lips curled up to slightly. It wasn't a mountain sign, nor was it a kite one. Mine, the single syllable dropped from her lips light as a feather, yet heavy as an anvil. Lorraine connected my head. Elowen turned spouting. Your house. She lost her mind. Lorraine didn't even trace the ledge in her eyes. She spoke slowly, about to the deed is in my name. If you require proof, Lorraine, I can have my legal team bring a copy of your letter for you to discuss. Her voice wasn't loud or aggressive, but every syllable resonated with unquestionable, absolute authority. Callahan took a half step back. It suddenly dawned on him that in 3 years of marriage, he had never deeply interrogated Eloise about her family background. He only knew she lived simply, never flaunted wealth, and rarely mentioned relatives. He had always assumed she was ordinary, a middle-class girl who loved his rising brothers. But now, an estate worth tens of millions of dollars, right across from his own home, belonged to her. That's invisible, he muttered. Elowen looked at him for 1 second longer before saying quietly, I merely moved back into my own home. She said it so effortlessly, as if the reality of our relation was just standard Tuesday housekeeping. But to Callahan, it was a sledgehammer taken directly to the ego. For 3 years, he viewed himself as the here, the man who gave her a life, a roof over her head, status, and a family. It turned out he was the one living in a delusion. Lorraine still
what is all that?
Stop making things up. If you're so filthy rich, why did you
Well, I
stay
felt too far.
servant in my house all these years? Elowen turned and, for the first time, looked her former mother-in-law directly in the eye.
I get it. Too intense,
The
right?
softness that
If I
used
had
to
to rate my
reside in her
stress on a
gaze was
scale of 1 to
completely
10,
eradicated.
I'd score a
Because I foolishly believed that if I offered genuine devotion, other
sorry.
people would
I
possess
shouldn't
the
have tested
decency
you
to
like that.
value it.
It's just
She paused,
a guy
letting the
with trust
silence
issues.
choke the older
I
woman
always
before
wondered if people
whispering.
really want to be friends with me.
But clearly,
You know, because of my
I
uncle being so
overestimated
famous
you.
and stuff.
The silence that followed was
No,
something.
the other one.
A gust of wind rustled the high canopy of the trees above.
But it's cool.
Elowen
After all you've
turned
been through, I
around,
think I'm more able to trust
grasped
people
the
now.
handle
So
of her
thanks for that.
suitcase, and walked into the mansion. The towering double doors shut heavily behind her with a final echoing thud. Outside, Callahan stood as if struck by lightning. For the first time in years, he felt a crushing sensation, the terrifying realization that
Don't go anywhere.
Let's
As
stop
they
near the
fall,
nice
the
small
exit
black
will
fire.
the power to
Next
touch
on
again.
God's
Inside
One.
Inside the Vance estate, the heavy doors sealed out the world.
Ready for some
It
chaos?
was so quiet
Because when
that
Clarence
Ellen
brings
could
the
clearly hear the
enthusiasm,
faint echo of her heels clicking against
Jeff
the
brings the
imported
order.
stone marble floor.
and
The
Sumo
familiar
brings
subtle scent of this focused oils
whatever Sumo brings.
3 years.
Things get
She hadn't
loud,
stepped foot in there for 3 long
weird,
months.
slightly out of control,
Standing respectfully
and
behind her.
totally
Spoke softly.
Clarence.
It's gonna be so much
Your
funnier.
sleep was left entirely untouched.
Clarence,
You
watch
had the
now
slap detail
on
of every
Cartoon
detail.
Network.
Ellen nodded slightly. Thank you for
We're
your
on.
dedication.
Are you ready for the
Oh,
funniest show in
there's
town?
nothing. The chairman ordered that this place
I don't need a video call. Why need a video call? It's too long. We don't need a video call. You can put a video call on Google Meet.
was exactly as she had left it. The
You can
massive
put a
gas
Google.
bed near the floor to
You can
ceiling
put a
window,
video call on Google Meet.
the built-in library shelves in the corner. Nothing had changed except the woman standing inside it. She set the suitcase down, sat on the edge of the mattress,
That's
squeezed
it.
her fingers together, squeezed tightly, and then let go. A long exhale escaped her lips, and the memories began to flood the room. That year, Elowen was 25. She wasn't your typical trust fund socialite. Despite being the
No.
to Arthur Van
Could it go? No, not this one.
she insisted on carving out an independent life. She worked a demanding job at a factory.
Okay, I'm going back to sleep. I don't. Let's put a pocket. Let's put a pocket in, but I'm about to die.
That was where she met
I mean, it's charging. We need pocket empty. I don't want the battery to die.
Shouldn't be fussy.
Alowen
I
was
don't
stranded
need to
on
get
a
died.
parking garage.
Try Aeric Essential
Trying to
Mist.
coax her
It
dead
effortlessly
engine to
creates
life.
relaxing
A
ambience,
stranger
wrapping
walked
you
up
in
to her.
amazing
Battery
fragrance to
trouble?
complete the
Yeah.
moment.
She was flustered. I think the
Now
alternative
that's
was
a
Mom.
fresh Aeric.
He didn't
Whatever
ask
the
her
story
Oh,
about
it's got
selling your car, we
He
buy
just
any
popped
car
the hood
making
and went to work.
whether you be
Mm.
on boot
Soaked
space,
his
buying
shoulders.
your dream home,
His dress
sick
shirt
of
plastered.
repairs,
Oh, yeah, Saki
wondering
stole
if
it.
business, switching transport,
Oh, it's
saving
not
be a
stolen.
big day,
Somebody had.
to see the world, going
Before
to
Ellen
uni,
could offer to pay
upgrading
him,
after a
he just
promotion,
smiled
just
warmly.
want the cash, or
set.
simply need something
Mom.
bigger.
Have your mechanic look at the serpentine
Get it
belt
sold
next
and
to her
only
cash
need
in your
this
bank
one.
today.
That
To get a
Junior
quote in 30
George
seconds into your
George
next number now at
They started
WeBuyAnyCar.com.
talking. Callahan was just a junior
Attention,
struggler
Vanish
engineer
Pit Crew.
back then.
Family camping holiday
Dreaming of
incoming.
launching his
Prepare for
own
tough
home.
stains.
He had no wealth, no influential connections, nothing but sheer grit
This is
and
a
ambition.
job.
But he possessed a
Vanish
fire that
Turbo.
touched
Oh,
Ellen's
best
heavily
Vanish
worked
yet.
heart.
Impressive, right?
Relentless work ethic
It turns
won
over a
over.
quick wash
A
into
year
quick
later,
clean.
they were married.
Okay,
Vanish's unique
fine.
On the day
accelerator
Ellen
tackles
told
tough
her
stains
grandfather
and
she wanted to marry
I'm going back to school.
Arthur Vance sat in silence
That's
for a
why we
very
called
long
it
time
Turbo.
as if their
With wash on, deep clean.
Are you absolutely
Trust Vanish,
certain?
forget stains.
Elowen nodded, her eyes resolute. I don't need him to be rich, Grandpa. I just need him to be real. Her grandfather looked at her with tired, ancient eyes and sighed. You've made your choice.
There are 4 unicorns to rescue in
But
the
remember one thing,
We'll
Elle.
be best friends
Never back
forever.
yourself into a
Rescue
corner
the
where
world.
regret is your only
Each sold
company.
separately.
Elowen had believed she would never regret it.
mutating.
The early days of their marriage were brutally hard. Callahan launched his firm with zero capital and zero leverage. They had to fight for scraps. Elowen voluntarily
Sophie's
quit
on her
her
way
high-paying
home.
job.
Quick,
Callahan
greasy
had
oven clean
protested at
needed.
the time. You don't have to do this for me.
Move up to 100% of burnt-on grease and get amazing results.
If I don't fight in the
First time.
trenches for our
Sit
future,
it bang, kitchen grease
will?
remover.
from then
And that's
on,
date
she
night
became the
set.
invisible
Bang,
architect of
and the
his
dirt is
success.
gone. Welcome
By
back,
day,
everybody.
she
Moments
aggressively
from
negotiated
kickoff.
with
These
suppliers for
squishmallows have
secure
been
materials
squishing their
at
whole
rock
lives
bottom
for
prices.
this.
By
And here
night,
at
she sat
Squish
next to him
Stadium,
at the
we're
kitchen
on the
table,
way. Many intercepts the ball.
balancing the ledgers and writing
Adorable crowd
proposals.
here tonight.
Once, when the company was weeks away from missing
That's
payroll,
it.
Ellen silently took her
dispossessed.
mother's vintage
Now,
Harry
Greasy's
Winston
lost
dining
Gordon.
set to a
She
high-end
takes the
broker in the
shot.
dining district and sold it. When Callahan found the
Think of
deposit
World Cup
receipt,
Happy Meal with
she broke down and
squishmallows.
held her
Some
tightly.
lots of food. It's all
I swear to
inside this
God,
Happy Meal.
Ellen, I will give you the world for this. He had
Every
promised.
Emma mattress
His voice
designed to
cracked.
give you a
She
decade
believed
of
him.
comfort is up
She
to
believed this man
30%
would rather
off.
die than
Shop
betray
yours
her.
online or in
But
store.
life proved far more complicated than a whispered promise. As the company expanded, the cash flowed in, and Callahan's reputation grew. And slowly, Callahan began to shift. The late nights at the office became more frequent. The secret hush phone calls
multiplied.
the soft
His business trips dragged on for unusual lengths of time. Alone didn't interrogate him, not because she was naive, but because she saw the writing on the wall with agonizing clarity. One night, while Callahan was in the shower, his phone vibrated against the nightstand. The screen lit up in the dark. Are you asleep yet? I'm craving you.
So there.
The
Do you
sender's
like
name.
it? Help us
Sloan.
surprise Bev.
Alone stared at the glowing
measure in the
screen for a
back.
long time.
This weekend, I'll
She
come to
didn't
meet
shake.
you.
She didn't
Hey
cry.
then. You
She just
asked
etched
for
the
it.
name into her brain.
At the heart
From
of the
that day
Cartoon
forward,
Network
she began
universe.
her quiet surveillance. She didn't throw tantrums.
Family
She didn't demand access to his phone. She didn't play the
Every
jealous
single
wife.
incident.
Instead, she collected
And on
data,
every
piece by
epic
piece.
adventure.
She gathered photographs,
Is
transaction
one
histories,
blue
unexplained
cat.
wire transfers, and bloated vendor contracts. She discovered that Sloan Kensington
In the
wasn't
Cartoon
just a
Network
woman born
universe,
into a
it's
hotel
all
bed.
about
As
Gumball.
his new
See
VP
a
of
collection of all
operations,
his very best
Sloan was the
episodes coming
architect
to
behind
Cartoon
several
Network.
highly unethical financial maneuvers within the company. But Aloan kept her mouth shut. Not out of weakness, but because a predator waits for the absolute perfect moment to strike. Now, sitting in her palatial suite, Ellen stood up and opened her suitcase. She pulled out the locked wooden box and popped the latch. Inside sat a thick, perfectly
But what we
organized
asked
stack of
was,
documents.
why are you wearing that
Every
helmet?
single page was a shard of truth. Every piece of evidence was a step toward a total checkmate. She traced the edge of a bank statement with her index finger. Her eyes darkened. Miriam's voice came softly from the
Exercise
hallway.
bike?
Miss Vance, shall the chef prepare dinner?
It was
Ellen
too
closed the
small and you
box.
couldn't take it off, so you had to buy it, or
No,
they wouldn't let you
Miriam.
leave the store?
Tonight, I just want the silence. Understood, ma'am. The housekeeper's footsteps faded away. Ellen walked out onto the private balcony of her suite.
Sorry, that was getting really
From here, she had a perfect, unobstructed view of the Pierce residence, the house she had just left. The lights in the living room were still blazing. Through the sheer curtains, she could see Callahan pacing back and forth.
Shouldn't
She
we do
watched him
something
for a long
about that?
time before letting out a slow breath into the cool night
You're
air.
right.
Her voice was a ghost of a whisper, heard only by the
Now we
wind.
can hear the TV again.
3 years was generous enough.
It's so
The breeze
quiet
caught her
today.
hair.
Hardly any traffic
The
on the
look in
roads.
Alone's eyes no longer belonged to the
Shame about all these
endlessly
potholes,
busy
though.
life she had played so
A
perfectly.
parking
It was
spot
the
right
gaze
outside
of her
Triple
master
Burger.
sitting down at a chess table, Night fell over New York City. The Plaza Hotel glowed like a beacon of old world opulence. Its crystal chandeliers refracting light through the massive arched windows. Outside the Grand Plaza entrance, a parade of black SUVs and limousines pulled up in a seamless procession. Elegantly dressed nobles and socialites stepped onto the carpet, radiating the unspoken, ruthless competition of Manhattan's elite. This was a gala celebrating the signing of new joint ventures between Callahan's development firm and several prominent East Coast investors. On paper, it was a high society networking event.
You have a
In
choice
reality,
today.
it was an arena for the city's apex predators to flex their influence. Callahan stepped out of his Mercedes Maybach, adjusting the French cuffs of his tuxedo.
Don't be a hero,
Beside
Larry.
him was Sloan
Being a
Kensington.
hero. Just
She
do
wore
what
a
he wants,
plunging,
Larry. Don't be a
merlo-colored
hero.
down gown that clung to her curves like a second skin. Her hair fell in perfect, blown-out waves. Her makeup flawless. Her eyes sparkled with the thrill of finally stepping out into the light. Sloan slipped her arm intimately through Callahan's. Her voice a sultry whisper. How? Are you sure it's okay that I
It's
came as your
everything.
plus one tonight?
Physically business,
Callahan
gentlemen.
glanced down at her,
Don't do it,
a
Larry.
confident
Don't
smirk
push the
touching
ball.
his
Don't be a
lips.
hero. What
You're
is
my
your
VP.
problem? What do you
There's
think
nothing
you're
strange
doing?
about it.
Oh, yeah.
He
That
paused,
reminds
leaning
me.
in closer. Besides, you don't have to hide in the shadows anymore. The
Okay.
validation made Sloan beam. The smug satisfaction in her eyes was palpable. As they entered the ballroom, a swarm of industry partners approached to shake
We got a
hands.
free lunch?
A middle-aged
Wrong
private
way?
equity firm
Even you
director
two are
laughed
behaving yourselves.
boisterously.
So even though
Callahan,
Larry's screaming like a baby,
the firm
I
is on an
managed to keep a
absolute
cool
tear
head. I
lately.
said to the robber, if you're gonna
Spectacular
hurt these
numbers.
citizens, you're gonna have to come
Callahan
through
pumped
me
his hand with
first.
polished
Wow,
charisma.
so great.
Couldn't do
I'm
it
gonna
without
make
your
sure the
backing,
mayor
Richard.
gives you a
The
medal for
director's
that.
eyes slid over to
That's
Sloan,
not
raking
actually
over
what
her
happened.
approvingly.
We're gonna get to your cowardly
And who
ramblings
is
in a
this
second.
stunning
Don't
addition?
let this man bother you,
Without
sir.
missing a
Please
beat,
continue.
Callahan
Then
placed his
Larry
hand
handed
firmly
over
on
all the
Sloan's
money and the
waist,
guy ran
pulling
off.
her flush against him. My secret weapon. The air around them thickened slightly.
This was
A
an
few knowing
inside
glances
job.
were exchanged
what
among
do
the
I
group,
know? I'm just a
followed by
hero.
polite
I've
conspiratorial
heard enough.
chuckles.
Harass this
Sloan
man!
Day lowered her eyelashes in mock
Chief,
modesty.
we don't
Oh,
have
stop it,
You're
Cal.
the man
I'm
who
just his
took
right
him.
hand. but the hand resting on his biceps
reopening the
seemed
case.
tighter.
Okay, boys, I want roadblocks
In a
here,
velvet
here, and
booth
here.
nearby,
And you do
a few
realize that's a map
socialites
of
sipped
Paris.
champagne,
Like I said,
murmuring
we
behind
think
their
he's gonna
booths.
skip the country, most likely in
Edward
Paris.
Pierce just
You don't
filed the
city
divorce
chief,
papers
city
today.
mom.
Why aren't you out there
Yeah.
catching this guy?
The ex-wife was a total
don't make us
wallflower.
give you another
Couldn't keep
full-body
his
search.
attention. Well, if the
Chief,
wife
take a
plays
look at
dead,
the TV.
someone else is bound to jump
If
in
it's
bed.
that video of the
A
owl
ripple
riding
of
the llama,
sarcastic
I've
laughter
seen it.
followed.
No.
Suddenly,
And
the heavy
now, a
mahogany
breaking
doors
story.
of the
A
grand
big robber
ballroom
is
swung
making his
wide
getaway.
open.
Normally, we would call the
The
high-speed
mystery
police
stepped
chase,
forward.
but the police
His
haven't
voice
really started
sounded
following
through
him
the
yet,
jazz
so
band
at the moment, it's more of a
Ladies
leisurely
and
drive.
gentlemen, esteemed guests, every head of hair
Whoa!
alone walked in.
No,
She wore an ivory
on
silk
channel
dress
Okay.
minimalist, bias utterly devastating.
Oh, I
in
love these
simplicity.
things. Sometimes I get
Her
out
hair
and
was
run.
loose,
It's like,
cascading
dude, what
over
are you
her
doing?
shoulders,
You're in a car.
and her makeup was
That's our
striking
car.
yet
The bank robber
effortless.
must have stolen
She
it.
wore no
Oh, I
excessive
hope
jewelry,
Richard's okay.
yet her aura was so
That's
impossibly
Dad driving
composed,
it.
so
Kill
dense
him.
with quiet power.
Yes,
But
sir.
it sucked
No
the
one's gonna
oxygen
get
right
through a
out of the room.
roadblock like
The
this.
events chief coordinator
Why not
immediately
build
rushed
the
over to
actual
her. His
roadblock?
posture
What would be the
deferential.
point in spending all that
Vance,
taxpayer
Donna,
money building the
please,
model if we're not
write
even
this
gonna
down to
use
the
it?
VIP
Then I'm
agreement.
not gonna pay my
The
taxes.
board members have been
Really?
anticipating your
Boys?
arrival. Alohan offered a brief,
To
polite
get the
nod.
illusion of varied
Thank you.
coverage, let's go to our man
Her
in the
voice
street
was
and
soft,
get his
but the
eyewitness
acoustics
report.
of the silent
Mike.
room carried
Well,
it.
I'm at
The
ground
whispers
level,
of
so
many
I can't
instantly.
really see anything.
Who is she?
Back to the
She looks
chopper.
familiar. Wait, isn't that Pierce's
We lost
ex-wife?
him.
Why is she getting the billionaire treatment? That's the ring that Callahan is offering. He froze himself, his scotch glass suspended in the air. He couldn't tear his eyes away.
No,
Sloan
Richard, you
recognized her
robbed a
too.
bank.
A cold spike
You
of
can't
panic
hear with that
piercing
thing
her
on.
chest, but she quickly masked it.
It's all over
She
the
tightened
news.
her grip
It's on
on
every
Callahan's arm.
channel.
Really?
Her
For
voice
3
lisped
burgers?
with manufactured
No,
whispering.
Richard, you didn't go to
Cal.
Joyful Burger. You went to the
She's
bank
here.
and you stole $2
Callahan's
million.
brow furrowed, his jaw ticking. Ignore her. But his gaze remained glued to Eloise as she moved through the crowd like royalty parting the sea. Eloise's path took her directly past
We gotta
Callahan and
return that
Sloan.
money. But we're gonna need
As
to
she
be
neared
clever
them,
about it.
she paused. The tension in the immediate vicinity
Taxi!
snapped taut like a wire.
Why didn't we use a
Sloan
suitcase like
decided to
that?
strike first.
No, we had.
Her voice
Besides,
was drenched
I don't
in
wanna give away a
seriously
nice
fake
one.
sympathy.
Richard, just go.
Elowen, if seeing us tonight
That's
is too
one
painful
thing.
for you, I truly apologize. Elowen turned her
Just
head.
have to do the right thing, Mom. I
She
mean,
looked at
sure,
Sloan with
that
eyes
$2
so
million
void of
could have
emotion
paid
it
off
was
the house,
terrifying.
our debt, and let you take an
You don't
early
need to
retirement.
apologize
But
to me.
stop it! Bring
She
it down!
let the
Bring it down!
silence
Stop
stretch throughout
that!
her finishing in a deadpan tone. The person you
Hi,
need to
Mr.
apologize
Warmison.
to isn't
Hi.
me. Sloan bit the
Hi.
inside of her cheek, playing the wounded victim perfectly.
Say, I'd love to
I
stay in
never
chat, but we're on
intended
the
to
trail of a
ruin
bank
anyone's
robber.
life.
Oh, yeah.
Callahan
I heard about
instantly
that.
stepped forward,
Maybe it was
physically
an
shielding
accident.
Sloan.
Accidental bank robbery?
Alone.
That actually
That is
carries a
enough.
higher jail time than regular
He
bank
warned.
robberies.
His
Hey, Earl,
voice
what are we
icy,
looking at for
treating
accidental?
her like a
Life,
deranged
at
stalker.
least. And that's too good for
This
him if
is
you
a
ask me, am I
professional
right,
gala.
fellas?
It is not the
Right.
place for your petty drama.
Don't even get me
Elowen
started.
tilted her
Anyway,
head.
what brings you
Am
here?
I causing drama? She let out a soft, elegant laugh.
We need another
I'm
plan.
simply standing here.
Excuse me.
Callahan
So
clenched
sorry
his
to
jaw.
interrupt.
You
You
are not
forgot
my
your...
wife anymore.
Here you
Do
go.
not test me. And do not humiliate me in front of my
Okay,
peers.
well,
The way he spoke
enjoy
drew
your...
a harsh, immovable
anyway.
boundary. Owen held his gaze for
All
a
right,
second,
here's the
then
plan.
gave a
Do
slow,
a heist.
deliberate nod.
Huh? But in
You're
reverse.
absolutely right. She took
It's
a
a
step
normal
back.
day at the bank, and the
Physical
mailman brings a
distance
mysterious
between the
package.
emotional
He takes it
We
to
have
an unsuspecting
absolutely
library at the
nothing to do with
counter
each
who
other.
signs read and reads
That,
instructions
we
telling
found
him
on
not to
her
open it until
The coordinator
Christmas.
quickly escorted
Naturally,
her
Larry
past the
would want to
velvet
keep the
ropes
box safe,
into
and
the
where is
glass
safer
enclosed
than the
VIP
bank's
lounge.
vault?
The onlooker
At the
was
end of the
stunned.
day, when everyone is left,
Why was
I
she
make my
escorted into the
move.
VIP lounge? Did the board invite
I
her
make my way to
personally?
the safety deposit boxes,
Something
avoiding
mysteriously
the high-tech
off here.
state-of-the-art
Sloan
security
watched
system.
Ellen walk away, her manicured nails digging into
All
her
I have to
palms.
do is put the money
A
back.
deep, unsettling
I put the money
paranoia
back.
began to take root in her gut.
I put the money
Callahan,
back.
remained fixed
In
in place.
our account,
For the
we
first
purchased
time in
first
his
class
life,
one-way tickets to
he felt
Martinique and
the
spent the rest of our
terrifying
lives living in
sensation that
sunshine
Alone
until
had
luxury.
completely escaped his
Should've seen
gravitational
that
pull.
coming.
The gala buzzed on.
I got one.
The jazz band resumed playing.
I've
The
got
clinking
the
of crystal
cash.
flutes
I
filled
go
the
to
air,
an ATM.
but the tectonic
Instead of
plates
taking
beneath the
the
room
money out,
shifted.
I put the money in.
Tonight was only the prologue. The VIP lounge at the plaza was separated from the main ballroom by soundproof, tinted glass panels. Inside, the chaos was muted.
cramming that there money box
The lighting was ambient.
for the last
The hors d'oeuvres
It's a
decorated.
first-class
Everyone
ticket to the
seated in this
birdhouse for
section
you.
was a heavy hitter. Hedge
Birdhouse.
fund managers, political players, and apex
That's what comes
investors.
talk. No one's
Ellerman
fixing that
sat
in this
at
or
the
any
center
other
of
rich
the primary
reality.
banquet.
Push.
Across from her sat
Okay,
two older
here's
men
what
in
we do.
bespoke suits,
Put the money
deeply
back
engaged in reviewing a
inside.
prospectus with her.
The bank accepts one
One of them,
internship
a
every
Titan
year.
in venture
I studied
capital,
to take the financial
spoke with
services
genuine
exam
deference.
and passed with distinction.
Miss
Working
Vance,
weekends and
our
taking
firm is
every hour
thoroughly
of
impressed
overtime
with your
available. I
restructuring
worked my way up,
proposal.
intern to
Barring
assistant
any
manager,
unforeseen
assistant
hiccups,
manager to
we are
manager,
prepared
and
to
from
execute
manager
the
to regional
definitive
manager.
agreements by
All I need to do
Tuesday.
then is
Ellen
deposit
nodded,
$1 a day
her
into the
posture
bank's central
relaxed
account
but
as aggregate
authoritative.
transactional
I
fee
look
every day,
forward to a
thus
highly
returning the money.
profitable partnership.
One single
Richard.
dollar every
The
single
priority
day.
is ensuring all
Practically
stakeholders adhere
undetected.
strictly to the
Wait,
compliance
giving back
metrics.
$2 million
Her voice
one day
wasn't
at a time?
booming,
Wouldn't you
but
have
it
to work
commanded
there for like
absolute attention. Outside the glass, half the ballroom was still watching
million
her.
days?
Her effortless integration into the highest echelon of power
No,
fueled the
wait,
rumor mill.
I've got it.
Who
Just
is she
before the
really?
police catch me,
The
I
way her
managed to
DC
bury the
guys
money
are
somewhere
hanging
no
on
one will
her
find it.
every
And so I know where it is.
She's not
I
just
named
a
myself a
customer.
subtle clue.
And she's
After being
very
apprehended, I'm
Out on
sentenced
the
to
main
20
floor,
years in the
Sloane
state
stepped close to
penitentiary.
Callahan,
But I
but
have
her
a
eyes kept darting
plan.
nervously
I'm
toward
going
the
to
door.
tunnel my way out. Unfortunately, all they had in the canteen was plastic forks. It took me 20 years, but I
Something
was
feels
out.
wrong. She shouldn't be in there. Callahan didn't respond immediately. He drained the rest of his scotch. His eyes were dark and glowing.
Then all I have to do is
Whatever
collect
game
the
she's
money.
playing, it doesn't affect us. Sloane nodded, but the irritation boiled inside her. She hated the way the city's elite were looking at Elowen with reverence.
Hey, what's
More than
going
that,
on?
she despised the
Richard,
way Callahan subconsciously kept staring at the glass partition.
Did you spend all the
A
money?
risky
Well,
idea
it's just
flashed
rather
in
a
her
shame
mind.
not to.
She put on a dazzling smile and tugged Callahan's
Wait,
lapel.
how did you know where I hid it?
Let's go over there and say hello to the board.
Oh, come
We
on,
need
that
to
doesn't
maintain
seem fair.
visibility.
You did rob a
Callahan
bank.
hesitated.
Darwin,
His
do
instinct
you
warned
have an
against
idea?
it, but his bruised ego demanded he assert his presence.
I did it! I just dropped the money
nodded.
back in the bank!
They
Problem
crossed the
solved.
floor toward the
We're
VIP
finished!
lounge.
Woohoo!
Inside, the conversation
You
had
guys are
just
gonna
hit a
have to
lull.
clear the area. We just found a
Elowen stood
suspicious
up,
package in the
preparing
bank.
to
But
mingle
don't
at the
worry,
adjacent
we're gonna
table.
do a
When a
controlled
familiar
explosion.
voice sounded behind her. Excuse me. Do you mind if we crash the brain trust for a
Well,
moment?
we tried.
Callahan asked. His tone was coated in professional veneer. Elowen turned around. Their eyes locked. No anger.
Don't go
no
anywhere, as
sadness.
there's more. The amazing
Just an
world of
Arctic
Gumball.
wasteland.
Next on
One of the
Cartoon
older
Network.
executives recognized Callahan and smiled.
Ready for some
Callahan.
chaos?
Good to see
Because
you
when
in your
Clarence
feet
brings
tonight.
the
Callahan
enthusiasm,
nodded, projecting total confidence.
Jeff brings the order,
Good evening,
and
gentlemen.
Sumo brings
I heard the discussions regarding the Horizon
whatever
development were
Sumo
picking up
brings.
steam. I
Things
wanted
get
to pay my
loud.
respects. As he spoke, his eyes cut sideways toward Elowen, fishing for a reaction. Sloane, standing near to his side, offered a honeyed smile. I'm always eager to learn from the visionaries in the room. Having said that, she took a deliberate step forward, planting herself directly in front of Elowen.
There's
The
nothing more
space
than
between them was
surprises.
less than 3 feet.
Our best friend
Sloane lowered her
Maggie.
voice to a lethal purr, just loud enough for the immediate circle to hear. Elowen, I really think you should remember what league you're in. Making it in rooms like this usually ends in an ugly reality show. The
So
atmosphere
there.
in the
Do you
VIP
like it?
lounge instantly
Help us
turned to
surprise
ice.
Fab with a whole weekend of
Conversations
Masher in the
halted
Bag.
mid-sentence.
This weekend, on
Heads
Continente.
turned. Elowen didn't react
Okay
with shock or
then.
outrage.
You asked
She
for
simply
it.
looked at Sloane.
Spark loves
Her gaze was so
unicorns.
deeply calm it was unnerving.
Don't
Seeing
be
no
scared.
reaction,
Let's keep it
Sloane
fun.
pushed further. Her tone
Here's
was
the
with patronizing
unicorn.
pity.
I'm
These
trying
circles aren't for everyone, honey. You
There are
should stick
4
to the suburban
unicorns to
bookstore.
rescue and
It's
love.
much safer.
We'll
The
be
moment the
best
insult
friends
landed,
forever.
Callahan
Rescue
frowned.
them. Each
He didn't intervene, though. In his mind,
Guys,
Elowen's
my lab has been
default setting was
destroyed, and
submission.
the shroud has
He fully
escaped,
expected
and I
her
need
to lower
everyone's
her
help
eyes
to
and walk
stop
away,
them.
as she always
You
did to
can
keep
collect
the
your new
peace.
Megatech
But
swarms,
this time,
including this
Ellen
rare
took a
Hyper
half step
Diamond Mega
forward.
case that we
She
only
was
made
now
in
mere
8,000.
inches from
You can
Sloane.
collect, connect,
Ellen's
and
eyes
team up
remained
with the new
dead
Mr.
calm.
Beast Lab
And then,
Megatech
the
swarms.
sharp,
Join the fun,
cracking
each
sound
sold
of a slap
separately.
echoed across the lounge. It
Your
wasn't a
home
wild,
is full
dramatic
of
scene.
life. When odors
It was a
linger,
fast,
your nose
precise,
knows they steal the joy.
and utterly devastating
Airwick
backdrop.
24/7 Active Fresh
The
Ultra Spray,
sound was
made
loud
with
enough to
95%
slice
naturally
through the
derived
ambient noise
ingredients
of the
and
entire
without
VIP.
aerosol.
Sloane
So your
stumbled
home
sideways,
smells as fresh
her
as it
hand
feels.
flying to her
Now
cheek.
that's a breath
A
of
bright
fresh
red
Airwick.
handprint bloomed instantly
Welcome
against
back,
her porcelain
everybody.
skin.
Moments from
The entire
kickoff.
room went
These
dead
squishmallows
silent.
have been
Nobody
squishing their
moved.
whole lives for
Elowen
this.
slowly lowered her
And
arm.
here at Squish
Her voice was
Stadium,
steady,
we're on the
lacking
way.
even a tremor
Ready
of
to
adrenaline.
touch the ball.
I don't make it happen
An
too
adorable crowd
often.
here tonight.
She stared directly into Sloane's wide,
That's
shocked
it.
eyes. But
Benny
that does
is
not mean any
possessed.
trash off the
Naya
street
brings
gets
his
to
horse
bargain.
golden.
Sloane
She takes
clutched
the
her
shot.
face, tears of humiliation springing into her eyes.
Think a welcome Happy Meal with
You hit me,
squishmallows.
she
Lots of
stammered,
food.
her
It's
voice
all
trembling.
inside this Happy Meal.
Lowen didn't blink. She stood perfectly tall, her gaze dropping the temperature to 85 degrees. freedom. If I choose to step back, it doesn't mean I lost. It means you aren't worth my breath. The statement was delivered with the formality of a judge's judgment. It wasn't a defense, it was a ruling. Callahan lunged forward, his voice a furious snarl.
More beaches, more
What the
pools,
hell is wrong
more
with you?
activities. Enjoy
He
so
stared at
much
her with a
more for
cocktail
so
of
much
rage
less
and
at
total
Haven.
bewilderment. Alolan shifted her gaze to him. I'm doing exactly what needs to be done. Callahan's fists shook. You think this is a dive bar? You think you can pull ghetto stunts in a room like this? Alolan tilted her head. And you think this is a room where your mistress can publicly insult me, and I'm expected to swallow it? The brutal honesty of
Selling
the
your
word
car?
mistress
Well, here's some
made
great
Callahan
news from
flinch.
WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Whispers erupted like wildfire among the executives. Who does she think she is? Slapping a
Give it a
VP at
rest,
corporate
guys.
gala?
We've grown
But
a
the
lot
heavy-hitting
since
board
those
members
days.
at the table
That's
didn't
right.
call
This year
security.
we turned 20.
One of the
But
venture
hey,
capitalists
with
leaned
over
over and
550
whispered to a
branches
colleague.
nationwide, a
She's
local
the
branch
lead
manager is
representative
never
for the
far.
Primary Capital Group.
To get a quote
The
in
entire
30
Horizon
seconds, enter your edge
development
number now
depends
at
on her signature. The
WeBuyAnyCar.com.
whisper traveled at the speed of light. The glares directed at Alolan morphed instantly. The shock was replaced by calculating reverence. Sloane stood there, burning with the toxic mix of rage and supreme humiliation. But she didn't dare utter another syllable, because for the first time in her life, she felt the crushing weight of a predator higher on her feet. Alolan dismissed Sloane from her vision entirely. She turned back to the executives at the table, her tone returning to a polite, professional cadence. My apologies for the
Minions
interruption,
and Monsters
gentlemen.
in
Shall
cinemas
we
now.
review the mezzanine financing
Comfortable
structure?
sounds
The
different
senior
for
executive
everyone.
immediately nodded, eager to please. Absolutely, Miss Vance.
But
Right
always
this way.
feels like an
The
Emma
business
mattress
conversation
that
resumed
adapts
as
to
if
your
the slap
body
had never
for
happened.
10 years.
But the power
Enjoy
dynamic
up to
had permanently
30%
shifted.
off the mattress built for a
Callahan
decade
stood on the
of.
periphery,
Shop Emma
watching.
online or
For the
in
first
store.
time, the horrifying
Build the
reality
Johnny
washed
Tractor.
over her.
Let's
The
get
woman who
started.
used to
We've got
stand
lots to
quietly
build
in the
today,
shadow had
with
ascended to a
13
throne
chunky
he couldn't
parts,
control.
including a
And her realm he might
battery-operated
no
drill.
longer possess the clearance to even enter. The gala at the plaza wound down
Perfect for
just as the
keeping
clock
little
struck
hands
10.
occupied.
Ellen
Now the
Vance
work is
entered
done.
the hotel
It's time
under
to
the
play.
cautious,
Build a
inquisitive
Johnny
stare of
Tractor.
Nerf's power brokers.
Are
No
you
one dared
ready
look at
for
her
the
as
funniest
the
show in
discarded
town?
housewife she was rumored to be earlier that
All
evening.
the best
She
of
stepped
Mr.
down on
Bean,
Fifth
all
Avenue.
in one place.
The crisp autumn air felt
The
cleansing.
biggest laughs,
A
the
sleek
funniest
black
tricks.
town car was already idling at the curb. Her
And of
driver
course,
quickly opened the rear door
the best
and gave a
friends.
respectful nod. Heading back to Connecticut, Miss Vance?
Don't forget
Yes.
your ticket for the one and only
She replied softly.
Fantastic.
The car glided away,
All
leaving
weekend
the chaotic
on
Buckingham Palace
Boomerang.
behind. In the back seat, Ellen leaned against the clutch
Cartoon
lever,
Network
watching the
universe.
neon lights blur past the tinted windows. The
Every
reflection
family
danced
has
across her features, highlighting a face
every
carved in
school
stone.
incident
One hand rested lightly on her
and on
designer
every
handbag,
epic
which
adventure
contained the digital backups of
is
every piece of
one
family evidence she
blue
had
cat.
collected. Tonight, she hadn't just made an appearance. She had opened her chessboard
In the
and
Cartoon
made her
Network
first
universe,
move.
it's
An
all
hour
about
later,
Gumball.
the car
See
pulled
a
up to the
collection
gates
of
of
all
her
his very
Brentwood
best
estate.
episodes
The
coming
massive
to
iron
Cartoon
doors
Network.
swung open. The estate's landscape lighting illuminated
Join us
the
as we
drive.
go to
Ellen
Elmore
stepped
later
out of the
for
car
the
and told
amazing
driver,
world of Gumball.
"Get some rest.
Here on
I'll
Cartoon
meet you
Network.
early tomorrow." Understood, ma'am. She pulled her cashmere coat tighter against the chill and walked toward the front steps. But after only a few paces, she stopped dead in her
I
tracks.
need to talk to you about the
Alolan.
pants.
The
Well, come
male
closer
voice came
then.
from the
No
shadows
thanks.
deep,
I don't want to get
resonant,
contaminated
and
by your
unhurried.
perfume.
Alolan turned.
What's wrong with my
Standing
pants?
under the glow of a
It looks like
vintage
a gnome
gas
is
lamp
carrying
near the property line was a
Look
man.
who's talking.
He
Have you
wore a
seen your
swirling charcoal
sandals?
suit.
You look like you're
The
about to
jacket
walk on
unbuttoned.
water. Well,
His
you look
hands
like you
casually
blow out
in
your
his
whole
pockets.
digestive
He
system.
was
You look like a
calm, his
Visigoth
posture
tourist. You
commanding,
look like you were in the
and his
back end
gaze
of a
was
horse
steady and
costume.
analytical.
You look like
She
this.
squinted slightly. She
Huh?
didn't recognize him immediately,
Hey,
but a
dude,
flicker of
only one guy
familiarity
can judge
nagged
me.
at her. The man took a few steps closer to the
Leslie,
gate and spoke
if
with
there
a
was a
smooth
fashion
confidence.
police, he'd be the town
I don't
sheriff.
think we need to go
Only
through the
we're
formalities of
fabulous.
an introduction
Are you pointing
again.
at that broken
Alone
accordion on a
studied him
pile
for
of
a
trash?
second before realizing.
Sorry, it's hard to tell what's
The
what
man
since his
offered
high
a faint,
fashion phase.
dangerous look. Julian turned. The moment the man hit her hair, Ellen's eyes questioned. She didn't remember how much surprised Lucy from a deeply buried memory. Years ago, at one of her grandfather's ultra-exclusive
Where
closed-door
is he
board
though?
meetings,
Come to think
a
of
young
it, I
man
haven't
had
seen him
sat
in
quietly at
weeks.
the far end of the
Wait,
mahogany
what is that?
table. He rarely spoke, but when he did,
It's a clue.
even the most
What do you
ruthless
mean?
silver-haired
Think about it. What is
billionaires
petals?
shut their
Flowers.
mouths and
What is
took
made of
notes.
flower? who eats bread
Julian
everywhere,
Sterling.
apart from people who can't
A
eat gluten.
titan in
Who doesn't
private
eat gluten?
equity
People on
and real
made-up
estate
diets.
acquisitions.
What kind of people are
Ellen
usually on
even
fad
measures
diets?
not.
Drama queens.
I
Who are usually
remember.
drama queens?
Julian looked at
Actors.
her.
And what do actors
His
do in
dark
real
eyes
life? They
missing
work as
nothing.
waiters in the food industry.
So do I.
And what do they lie about not
But I
working in the
highly
food
doubt you
industry?
expected
In
us to
their
cross paths
dressing
under these
rooms.
specific circumstances.
Huh,
Elowen
alright.
didn't play
You said
coy.
that like it's a surprise.
I
Hey dude,
certainly
could
didn't
you help us
expect you to
decide
be
on
my
which
neighbor.
one of us looks worse?
Julian chuckled.
Question answered. Dude,
I bought the
what's
property
in the
next door about a
ever-loving
year ago.
What happened to your face?
It's just that the lady of this manor was famously absent. His eyes locked onto hers.
I mean,
Turns
if I
out
just
she
quit-
was hiding
Wait,
in
no,
plain
that's not
sight.
even.
A
But if I
simple
just
statement,
no,
but it
that's
carried
that's
massive
not great either.
implications.
But if I
He
just
knew exactly who
see,
she was,
that's better.
and he hadn't just figured it out
Don't
today.
worry, true
Elowen
beauty is
didn't
found on
flinch.
the
He
inside.
cut straight to
Your
the chase.
personality.
When did you piece it together? Julian didn't dodge the question. The second he walked into the VIP
But
enclosure
you can't
tonight,
spell beautiful with
the primary proxy for the Vance
And you
group,
can't spell hideous
showing
without
up with that
I.
specific brand of controlled hostility, the math wasn't hard.
Don't
Elowen
worry,
crossed her
I'll
arms.
get pretty again.
Have you been having me followed? Julian shook his head.
Sorry.
No.
It's just
I only pay attention to people who are worth the effort.
let's
It
start
was a
with
blunt answer,
accessories. Hopefully it
devoid
will
of
distract
flattery
from the
or defensive posturing.
everything.
Is that why you carry
Just a raw
Darwin
fact.
everywhere you go?
Silence settled between them.
You know, when
Save
you're
for
pretty
the
and you
wind
say
rustling
something
the
mean,
turning
people
leaves
think
of
you're
the
sassy.
maples.
But with a face like that,
Julian
people
broke
think
the
you're
quiet.
Sasquatch. Now come on,
For what it's
accessories.
worth, I thought your handling of the situation tonight was flawless. Elowen raised a brow.
Looks
You
like
mean
the
the
ugly
slap?
tree and the Christmas
Ollie,
tree had a
stop
baby and
making
let
so
it
much
run
noise.
instantly. So yeah,
Not
definitely an
many people
improvement.
have the sheer
Don't
ice and
play
their
with
to
it.
execute that in a
He's
room full of
speechless.
sharks.
Wow,
Elowen
he's
didn't
fainted
say
from
thank you.
happiness.
She
Now he's
turned
having
back toward
spasms
her
of
front door.
satisfaction.
But Julian's voice stopped her again.
Leslie,
Elowen,
is
I
something
have a
wrong?
proposition. She looked back over her shoulder, her face
Is
in
that when you
unreadable
store all
nerves.
your photos in
I'm
a cloud
listening.
or the...
Julian closed the distance slightly, stopping right at the edge of her property line,
okay.
maintaining a respectful distance.
I can't be so ugly.
The horizon development. I assume you're familiar with the scope of the project. Elowen nodded. I control the majority voting rights, Julian said smoothly. But I need a partner. Someone who can handle the optics, gut the bloated contractors, and trace the hidden financial greed.
It's an
Someone
optical
utterly
mind trick.
ruthless.
When girls hang out in
He looked
groups,
her dead
they
in
look
the
pretty.
eye. I think you're the perfect fit. Elowen didn't veto the offer. She observed him, calculating the angles. Are you telling me the Sterling Group
let's
is
try.
short on
Hey,
talent?
Penny!
Julian
Yeah?
shook his head slowly. I have armies of
You're
Ivy
going
League
for the
sharks at my
cheerleader
disposal.
effect, right?
But
Sorry, but
I
for
don't
boys
trust
it's the
them.
opposite. We call it the frat
The
guy
admission
effect.
shifted
It makes
the
you look
energy
like
in the
medieval
air.
pillaging
It went from a
creeps.
cold
But you're still
corporate
looking
merger
at
to a
me
highly
like this.
personal
Yeah,
gamble.
you'd still be the
Elowen
shining sun of my
smiled
life.
And you trust me?
Impossible
Julian
to
didn't
live
blink.
without.
I
But
trust a
really
woman
have
who
my
has
eyes
the
to look at
discipline to
you
hide her billionaire pedigree
What
for
about
3
now?
years just to test a man's character.
What about my
He
face?
paused,
Well, it's like,
his voice
you know when a
dropping an
movie
octave.
comes out and
And
you're
I
just like,
trust the woman
this
who
sequel
has the
can't
spine
possibly
to
be
burn it all
worse.
to the
And
ground
it
the
is.
second she realizes
It's
he
like the
failed.
10th movie.
Elowen stayed silent. For the first time in years, someone was looking
Wow,
directly
how
into
is
her
that
core,
possible? You look
completely
even
bypassing
uglier
the
than a
bullshit
second ago.
and
You're
asking
right.
for no
His conditions
apologies.
deteriorate.
She looked away,
You can
her
try
voice
and
soft
own
but
it.
resolute. I'll
You know,
consider
like
it.
our grandpa Lou.
Julian
He
didn't
never
push.
lets his age get
I'll
in
be
the way of
waiting for your
stripping off
call.
his life
Elowen
drawing
turned
classes,
and walked
and he
into
doesn't
her
care when
house.
the teacher
The
body
heavy
shames him
doors
by saying,
clicked shut.
there's no need to get naked
Outside,
when you're the one doing
Julian
the
stood
drawing.
by the gate for a
You're right.
moment longer.
You got it?
He watched as the lights on the second floor flicked on. The corners of his mouth curved into a rare, genuine smile of Hunter who had finally found a worthy partner. Inside, Elowen leaned her back against the mahogany door.
Might help lift the
Her eyes
asymmetrical
darkened
drooping
with
side of
purpose.
your face.
A new game
I
had
guess
begun.
we'll just have to wait for
And
the
this
opposite
time
side
she
to
had a
collapse
king on
instead.
her side of the board. The next morning,
aloe
the
vera?
atmosphere inside Callahan Pierce's firm was
Ollie, what are you doing?
The executive conference room was packed with department heads, but the silence was deafening. No one dared to breathe too loudly. Callahan sat at the head of the glass table, his knuckles white as he chopped a chaotic rhythm against the edge. On the massive glass screen behind him, Q3 financial projections glowed in brutal unforgiving. He swept his gaze across the
Yeah, I have to repair because of water
His
damage.
voice was a
I
little
wonder how that happened. I'm so sorry.
Who wants to be the one to explain this to me?
Yeah, I'm going to get. Yes, can I go repair?
Eating this garden
I'm
with
going
garbage knowledge.
Don't worry, I'll fix
City
it.
contracts
Fix it.
were abruptly terminated.
Yeah, but I
by
have to get
Alex's
fixed.
last night. Reason?
Don't worry, we'll just
Callahan
watch it.
snapped.
Freaking white.
They started
I do
a
this.
real of
How
corporate
to fix it? How to fix it? Where's my wife?
Callahan slammed his fist
God.
into the table, making the
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Those two contracts account for 30% of our projected quarterly revenue.
Maybe the
Our
fire
cash
will
flow
improve
is
his
effectively
face.
tripled. The director of procurement chimed in, his voice shaking.
It says here you might need
It
more
gets
water.
worse, sir. Our primary steel and lumber suppliers just issued
Maybe a little
notices.
more?
They're raising wholesale prices by 15% across the board. Simultaneously, Callahan's eyes narrowed into
Oh my god.
yes, sir. As of 8 a.m. this morning,
It says here that
Callahan
the
slumped
problem
back
might
into
Can I have
his
some
chair.
squeezer? Can I have some ice like this one?
This isn't a
Some of
crisis.
it.
This is a coordinated
Mom!
The conference room doors.
Can I have some? This one.
Sloan Kensington walked in, clutching an iPad.
Beautiful.
Okay.
She surveyed the room.
Now the orange. Orange.
Just, she said simply.
Only needs 3 spots.
At the moment, I'm not going to the kitchen, okay?
But why?
The hemorrhage report.
So my leg hurts. Okay, every time I move, my leg hurts. So I try not to move too much.
The bleeding is
I need to
severe,
repair this
but we
one.
have a tourniquet. Every repair of desperate eyes in the room zeroed in on her. Callahan
It's
resumed.
completely voided in me.
Pitching it into the sound like a baby. The bidding window for the Horizon development is
Completely
closed
normal.
off. If we secure the primary
Very
contractor,
simple
No!
the advanced
Bring all your rubbish
Horizon is another problem. It requires a massive
Sorry, I'll
upfront
pop.
capital
Nice
bond.
relaxing bit of gardening.
Our credit lines are currently maxed out.
Welcome to gardening.
We can't afford to bid, which is
Hold on,
exactly
hold on,
why we
hold on.
need to move aggressively before
Well.
the streets smell blood.
Today's episode
Sloan
is about the
interrupted.
seasonal
Her
decapitation
voice
of
slicing
flowers,
through the man's
or as we
objection.
gardeners call
She
it,
turned her full attention to Callahan.
deadheading.
If we show weakness now, the vultures will take us clean. We will on Horizon. Callahan remained silent. He knew the Horizon development was Julian Sterling's crown jewel. He also knew that overextending himself
Where's the screws?
suicide if they didn't win.
Mom!
Call count.
Mom! Where's the screws?
Panic of the balance sheet. His mind
But why?
to the gallows to Elohim, standing in
What
the
do you put in
VIP
good
line.
races?
Yeah, maybe ask Daddy to get screws. Let me ask Daddy to get screws.
He left in the dust, financially and socially. His pride couldn't stomach it. He gripped the edge of the table.
See,
Prep
darling,
the
it is
proposal.
important to choose
We're
the
going
right
all in
tools
on
for the
Horizon.
job.
You see that?
Mom!
Slow down there. We don't
Mom!
I strongly advise against
Can I
Your
have a
mum is no longer available.
It's not no longer available. I want the screws.
I don't have any.
It was
But why?
But it revealed her true agenda. At that exact moment, across town in advance of
Mom!
Elohim sat in her private
Ollie, leave me alone.
Can I have the screws?
I don't have any.
But why?
Miriam stood quietly by
Would
the
you
door,
have them all over there somewhere?
for Elohim's
Okay,
Miss
you gotta get the screws. Where's the screws?
Miriam reported.
Guys,
Right on schedule.
guys, how to get repaired.
Distributed to our subsidiaries, just as we instructed.
I don't know if that.
Her eyes tracing the red line on the grid. And material costs?
Make sure you
Adjusted
don't
by
waste
advanced
flow
logistics
add
overnight.
to the compost.
He has no alternative supply chain
In
left.
time, their rotten
Elohim
remains will
leaned
be
back
eaten
and
and
closed her
excreted by
eyes for a
worms.
brief
But-
second.
Oh,
Everything was falling perfectly into place. Not a loud, messy explosion, but a slow, calculated
today
situation.
we didn't
She
fix
opened
it
her
on
eyes, her
Google.
voice devoid of pity. What about the Horizon development? Mr. Sterling's office has officially begun accepting vendor packets, Miriam replied. Eloin smiled a cold, sharp expression. Callahan won't let that life
Guys, how to repair
Listen to us for a second.
please,
allow him to enter the bidding
because it's water damage.
Eloin swiveled her chair to face the window.
Real good, man.
Oh, I won't stop him. She spoke the words slowly, savoring the strategy. I'm simply going to open the door and let him walk himself to the gallows.
Screws, screws, screws.
The hits kept coming.
Talk about together.
Callahan's private line rang incessantly.
That concludes our
First,
episode.
an email from a boutique investment bank, placing
When
a hold on
spring
their
comes
bridge
back
loan
in about 6
application.
months.
Then, a call from a crucial zoning lobbyist, citing conflict of interest and dropping them as a client. Callahan gripped his iPhone.
Oh shit, I
his
dropped
voice
it.
cracking with desperation. I am telling you, we are handling the liquidity issue. Just give me until Friday. Callahan, the board needs hard collateral. Not
Oh
promises,
no,
the banker replied.
you can't do that.
Before the line went dead, Callahan hurled the phone across the office. It shattered against the mahogany bookshelf. What the hell is going on? He bellowed to the empty room. Sloan slipped into the office, shutting the door behind her. She approached him.
We got some water
placing a
damage.
manicured hand on his tense shoulder, massaging the knot. Breathe. Now.
Join those wicked Wattersons in the amazing world of Gumball. Next
She leaned
on
down.
Cartoon
Her
Network.
lips
It's fine.
in his ear. Trust me. Once you secure the horizon, everything goes back to normal. Callahan didn't answer, but his jaw set in grim determination.
Every epic
He
adventure
had no
is
idea that
one
every single step he was taking had been orchestrated by the
in the
woman who
Cartoon
had
Network
surrounded
universe.
his
It's all about
That
Gumball.
night,
See a
Ellen
collection
stood
of all
on her
these very best
balcony,
episodes
a glass
coming
of
to
pinot
Cartoon
noir in her
Network.
hand. She stared across the street at Callahan's house. The lights were blazing. She knew he was awake, drowning in stress, desperately trying to map out his
Right.
survival strategy. She took a slow sip of the wine. You thought I was useless, she whispered to the wind. Her eyes glinted like shattered glass under the moonlight. Keep thinking
Build
about
the
it.
Johnny
The game was
Tractor.
in full swing.
Let's get started.
Callahan
We've
was
got
playing
lots to
with
build
his
today, with
3 days
13
later,
chunky
the
parts,
executive boardroom
including a
was
battery-operated drill.
I don't want to get water
The
damage.
room was intimidating, sleek, black marble.
Perfect for keeping little hands occupied. Now the work is done. It's time to play. Build the
The
Johnny
representatives
Tractor.
from the top 5 bidding firms had arrived early.
Your
Each
home
team
is
sat
full
with
of
big,
life.
leather-bound
Notice
computers.
longer.
The
Your
tension was
nose
palpable.
knows they steal the
Everyone
joy.
maintained their corporate
Avid
poker
24/7
faces.
active freshwater
This
spring
wasn't just
made
a
with
blanket.
95%
It
naturally
was a
derived
blood
ingredients
feud
and
to
white
win
frozen. So your home smells as fresh as it feels. Now that's a present.
He wore a bespoke navy suit, projecting extreme confidence despite the financial loss.
More activities. Enjoy so much more for so much less.
I triple checked the financials in the deck.
Ah,
Bulletproof.
Sophie's on her way home.
Nodded grimly.
Quick, greasy oven
He
clean
can't
needed.
afford a single misstep today. He scanned the
Move
room.
up to 100% of burnt on grease and get amazing
But
results.
Callahan was banking
Damn,
on the aggressive
screws.
Sit it
kickbacks
bang,
that subtly
kitchen
promised
grease
to
remover.
committee members
And
prior
that's
to the
date
meeting.
night save.
In
Bang,
his
and
mind,
the dirt is
was
gone.
already halfway.
Attention, Vanish Pit
At
Crew.
the far
Family
end of the
camping
room,
holiday
two
incoming.
rival
Prepare for
reps
tough
number
stains.
two.
Oh, why is these used to
Tiger
do?
Woods'
It's gonna take
firm is
forever.
being
I've
attacked.
seen these stains.
Ballsy
This
of
is a
him to show
job
up
for
here.
a new Vanish
He's
Turbo.
desperate.
Our best
Certain
Vanish
he could
yet.
tear apart bad
Impressive, right?
financials before.
It turns every
The
quick
double
wash
doors
into
at the
a
end of the
big
room remained closed.
Vanish's
more.
unique accelerator
Finally,
tackles
a
tough
senior
stains
executive
with
assistant
detergent.
stepped out.
So fast.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So
please take
fresh.
your seats.
That's why we called it
The
Turbo.
principals were joining the workshop. Callahan sat down, placing his arms flat on the polished table. He took a deep breath.
Me.
Sloan sat
I haven't fixed it. There we go. Fix that.
offering a reassuring smile. The main door swung open. Julian started led the procession. He wore a razor-sharp suit. His presence instantly dominating the room. He didn't smile. His eyes swept over the nervous
I
executive.
put it down. I don't get used that.
Julian took the seat at the absolute center.
Put it back in Mario Live in there.
Filed in and took their places. Leaving the high-backed leather chair immediately to Julian's right.
These
So
out.
finish rinsing.
Callahan
Our
frowned,
formula gets to
whispering
work
to
after
Sloan.
your detergent,
Is someone
dispersing
missing?
water droplets and
Sloan shook
removing
her
visible
head,
limescale
looking
residues.
Not
For
according to the
100% more
document.
effective result,
One
our
second
best
passed.
detergent alone
Then
and an
two.
effortlessly shiny
The
clean.
room was
A
deathly quiet.
superb finish
Then
every
the
time.
doors opened one last time.
Gosh, just sold his
The
car
sharp,
to We
rhythmic
Made a
click of
Car.
stilettos
Easy
echoed
peasy.
along the marble. In
I don't want to touch
He
it.
could have
She
spent
wore a
days
fluid,
on end trying to sell to a
stark-white
bunch of
Alexander
tiny
McQueen
monsters.
suit.
Hold
Her
back.
hair was pulled
Instead,
back.
he sold the flash and his major dapple to
Her
the door.
makeup was minimal, but her
Big
aura
fail.
was powerful.
Oh, big
She didn't
smile.
need anyone, but her
To
sheer
get a bit
presence
of
caused
she
the
said,
air pressure
empty
in the
rest of an hour
room.
at We Made a
Callahan
Car.
visibly jolted. He half rose from his chair. His voice a choked gasp. Below it,
You're destroyed.
Yes, get water damage.
In a click.
Yeah,
but the collective
that's not
shock
good.
of physical weight. Ellen
This
didn't
summer,
Not fixing that
get
today.
great mattresses, pillows, and more
Straight
for
to
up
the
to
head of the
30% off. In a click.
Julian offered her a brief, respectful
Shop
nod.
Emma online or in
Glad you
store.
could make it. Ellen returned the nod and gracefully took the empty seat right next to her. It wasn't an observer's seat. It was the seat of a shot caller. The lead counsel for the Sterling Group stood up and cleared his throat. Allow me to introduce Miss Ellen Moore. She is the managing proxy for Vance Enterprises, the lead capital investor for the Verizon. The words hit Callahan like a freight train. He sat frozen, a loud ringing started. That's impossible, he muttered, his face drawn into a color. Sloan looked up to his body stick. Her pristine composure shattered as she stared at Ellen in absolute, panic-studded terror. Elaine sat perfectly upright. She opened the dossier in front of her, uncapped her pen, and looked down the table with eyes that turned to ice. Let's begin. No hesitation. No lingering glances at the ex-husband whose life she was about to
Ready for some
dissect.
chaos?
The presentation
Because
began.
when Clarence wins the
Firm
enthusiasm,
after firm stood up, projecting their logistics and financial models onto the screen. He stood up, his legs feeling like lead. He gripped the edge of the podium, forcing himself to look at the board, but his eyes inevitably locked onto Ellen. I present the Pierce development strategy, he said, his voice lacking its usual boom. He powered through the slides, the schematics, the time.
now it's time to join your favorite brothers in the amazing world of Gumball on Cartoon Network.
He felt like a frog stripped naked. Lowen flipped through his printed deck as he spoke, occasionally making a note in the The room went quiet, waiting for the firing squad. Lowen leaned toward the microphone.
Oh, God.
Her voice carried effortlessly. Can you clarify the source of your contingency capital reserves? Callahan swallowed hard. Backed by our primary lenders and strategic equity partners. Lowen tilted her head. Group lenders, specifically, Capital Trust Bank of New York. Lowen looked up, pinning her to the wall with her informed by the VP of Commercial Lending at Capital Trust that your firm's credit facility was suspended indefinitely as of yesterday afternoon. A collective silent gasp rippled through the other executives.
Come on, there's gotta be at least one good letter.
That is
Actually, yeah, we've got an
a
invitation.
temporary...
Mom, claro.
Lowen didn't argue. She just
No,
delivered the
it's
kill
from
shot.
there. Wants us
A
to go to the
project of
town
this
hall for a
magnitude does not
surprise?
follow
Maybe
the
they'll reveal a
insolvency by
statue
the
of
prime
me.
contractor.
Why would they be making a
A
statue
single,
of you?
devastating...
Kind of a great example to people.
They're more likely
I
to
don't
make some kind of
really
example
know. I
of
don't
you.
really
Maybe
do
they
that.
cleared up that legal gray area about whether I'm a feral animal or
Lowen's
your
eyes
child.
flashed with
Oh,
absolute
honey,
zero
you're the same
tolerance.
as all my kids.
Excuse me?
A combination of
The
both.
temperature
I guess
in the
we'll just
room
have to go
plummeted.
and find out.
In this forum, you will address me by my proper title,
I don't want to
Mr.
say I
Pierce.
told you so
The
because I
silence
wouldn't
and
have
horror
heard of
was
all this
suffocating.
cheering. So I'll shower instead. I
Callahan stood
told
at
you
the
so!
podium, drowning in the noise of
Our social services have
The
decided to
woman
offer
sitting
you
across
a
from him wasn't the wife who kept his books and ironed his
What's the
shirt.
catch?
She
There's
was the
always a
executioner
catch.
holding the
There's
axe
only a
over
few
his legs.
compulsory additional
The
terms,
meeting
conditions,
was
and
over,
hypothecations,
but
or
for
captions for
Callahan,
short.
it was
What do
already
you
over.
mean?
Well, the people of
When a
Elmwood thought you
15-minute
deserved a
recess
brand
was
new
called,
house in a
he
brand new
practically
state with brand
sprinted
new
out of the
neighbors.
boardroom into the
With you,
glass-walled
a brand new
corridor.
police force to
Sloan
deal
chased
with you,
after
and a
him,
brand
her
new
heels
court
clicking
system to
frantically.
prosecute you.
Cal,
Sounds
did you
more
know
like a
about
punishment
this?
than a
She
reward.
hissed,
No
grabbing
one said
his
it was a
arm.
reward.
He
They
ripped
said
his
it's
arm
what
away,
you
his eyes
deserve.
wild.
That's like
Are you out of
banishing
your damn
us.
mind?
Think of it more like witness
Of course I
protection.
didn't.
We're just protecting
Sloan
people
backed
from
up,
witnessing you
terrified
ever
of his
again.
rage. Down the corridor, Ellen stood by the floor-to-ceiling windows.
Kind of feels less
bathed in the
encouraging when you
afternoon
can see
sun.
their faces.
She was looking out over
We
the
wanted to
Manhattan
move to
skyline,
Ohio,
her
a
back to
homestead
them.
of 8 people who became
Callahan
president
marched
just so
toward
they
her,
didn't
but
have to
stopped
stay
the
living
VP
there.
away.
I never
He didn't know
realized
what
our
to
neighbors
say.
hated us
Without
so
turning
much.
around,
A few rotten tomatoes
Ellen
in the
spoke.
face, sure. A few
Her
no
voice
dogs
was
or
quiet,
Watterson signs
reflecting
installed
on the
windows,
glass.
fair enough.
You aren't used to
Occasionally
being
line
on
up
venues
some
like
attacks.
this.
Are
Are
you?
you?
Callahan's right on the
They're devoid of any mercy.
What
You
is
don't
that?
get used to
It's
it.
not a good thing,
If
Dad.
you're going to do something
In
wrong,
the
do
hallway.
it right.
Just look at
For
this
the
crime
first time in his
map. All
life,
of this is us.
Callahan
Public
Pierce tasted the
nudity.
bitter, agonizing reality
Right.
of being entirely at someone else's mercy. The following morning, the upscale serenity of Greenwich was shattered by the digital shockwaves sweeping through the financial world.
Wasting 911
Every major
resources.
business outlet,
911 dispatch, how can I
the
help?
Wall Street Journal Online, ran the same breaking story.
For the
Mystery
last
Hair
time, kid,
revealed.
being heartbroken
Arthur
because elephants
Vance's
can't jump is
granddaughter
not a medical
officially takes the
emergency.
reins of multi-billion-dollar real estate
Parking
empire.
violations.
Below the headline was a high-resolution photograph taken during yesterday's Horizon Development meeting. It showed Ellen Vance sitting next to Julie Sterling. She looked impossibly chic, commanding, and dangerous. Inside the Pierce residence,
Vandalism?
Lorraine sat frozen on the velvet sofa, an iPad clutched in her trembling hands. Her eyes were bugging out of her
Mom!
She read the article for the fourth time.
Only want some freeze pop.
Handcrafted
What is
ethical
that?
creation of digital
Apple freeze pop.
queries the modern
Callahan
phenomenon of mass
trudged
production
downstairs,
replication.
looking like
Am
he
I right?
hadn't slept in a week.
You're right. If only people would get to know the real us.
Only want some freeze pop.
You're gonna have to wait.
But why?
Breathe slowly. Mum hurt.
I don't think Bob meant the real us, obviously.
Yeah.
So our fake selves then. Yes, if people only get to know the real us. Let's show our neighbors how nice we are.
Thank you for your help.
But at least that man got to see his grandmother one last time in Nebraska.
Wait, didn't he say Nevada?
Who said the object of art is to give life a shape? That's right, Shakespeare.
Okay. How about a hug before you go? Not okay.
Local man saves pet cobra from snake charmer's flute. Local boy stops school bullying by making himself sole target. In secret, sock suspenders. Local girl brings metric system to Elmore. Puts end to people measuring things with their feet. Watterson family, not as bad as we thought, says person. I agree with that person, says another person. Elmore Times editor fired for excessive coverage of local family.
Gisema.
Our efforts succeeded. Everyone in the town loves us.
Oh, things wrong.
You're welcome, Molly.
You got apples, orange. Yes. I love orange peach, Bob. Thank you.
His mother became pale and terrified. He frowned. Mom, what are you looking at?
Howdy, Judy,
Lorraine
you
didn't
do?
speak. She just turned the iPad
Absolute
around so he
taboo,
could see the
sir. We'll be
screen.
with you. 2 shakes of a
Look
little
for
tea.
yourself.
Zoopity
Callahan
boopity
took the
bye.
tablet. His
What
eyes
was
locked
that?
onto the
I
headline,
have no
then the
idea.
photo.
It's like I
His
just
fingers
washed my
clamped
mouth
down
out
on
with
the
a wire
aluminum
boy,
edges.
and now it's coming out
With
in
every
dweeb
passing
speed.
second,
Not that.
his face turned closer to Ash.
Oh, the mayor.
This is
He wants us to
impossible,
skip Eddie
he
Hopper into
grasped.
his office.
Though he knew it wasn't a denial anymore.
I misjudged
Oh.
It was just the pathetic whimper of a man whose
Don't
reality
want to
had
leave
been
anyone.
nuked.
I
Alowen,
want you in my gated
the
community.
granddaughter of
That's
Arthur
some kind of
Vance.
euphemism for
The man
prison.
whose name was spoken in
Yeah,
hushed,
but
reverent
all the
tones
criminals
in
are
every...
on the outside. Everyone wanted you gone because you were, well, being. Whereas I wanted you out because you were bringing the price of the neighborhood down. That was a problem, you see, when I decided to sell the land to developers. But look at you now. You've become our new poster family.
But what about the other neighbors?
The bank owns their houses. We just have to make it difficult for them to pay.
But what'll happen to them?
Should that worry you? They didn't really care what was going to happen to you.
What if we say no?
You can't say no to progress.
What are we gonna do?
I guess either way we lose.
No. The people of Elmore might be haters, but they're our haters. They're like an old pair of underwear. Sure, there's not much support there, and sure, they sometimes leave us hanging in the wind. But there's something we're familiar with, and I, for one, will not have some big corporation forcing me to change my underwear.
Yeah!
And also,
That still doesn't answer my question. What are we gonna do? Okay, this is all about house prices, right? If we pull them up once, we can pull them back down.
Like a pair of old...
the underwear thing had its moment, honey. But Anais is right.
It's like they say, if you truly love something, make it look as ugly as possible to everyone else, so it'll have no choice but to stay with you.
Listen, Igor, these termites are a little more hectic than usual.
That might be all the soap suds I've been pouring into the water supply.
What is going on here? Nothing here. Never mind.
You know what the biggest sign of a bad neighborhood is? Broken windows. You know what the biggest sign of a bad neighborhood is? Boarded up windows.
I thought you said we...
Memories
There's
flooded
no
his
point
brain,
in selling
but they were
land anymore. You're
mutated now.
scaring away the rich
The day
people.
Elowen
Bet
quit her
you
job
guys
to
feel
help
really big, don't
The
you?
day she
Picking
pawned the
up Ford
jewelry
Festus
without asking for a
billionaires.
dime in
Elmore
return.
is not
The
for
nights she
sale.
sat in silence when he
You
came
mean the
home
lesson of
smelling
all
like
this is
Sloane's
that some
perfume.
things are more valuable than money?
Everything took on a
Exactly.
horrifying new context. She didn't stay quiet because she was dependent on him. She stayed quiet because she wanted absolutely nothing from him except his loyalty. And he had failed the test spectacularly. Lorraine suddenly jumped up. Callahan, you have to go over there immediately. Callahan glared at his mother. Why? To talk to her. Why else? Lorraine shrugged. Her earlier arrogance entirely replaced by desperate gathering pain.
Be more grateful than this.
She's family. Callahan let out a hollow, agonizing laugh. Family? Lorraine faltered but kept pushing. You were her husband. Maybe the divorce can be annulled or renegotiated.
So, how are you doing
Callahan
today?
stared at his mother, his eyes turning to ice.
Good, thanks.
Did you forget the
You
things
need to
you
make
said to
eye
her?
Oh god, what's wrong with them?
Careful what they have to say.
Friendship. I'll have my friends come over. Laughter. What's up? Learning. That's how you measure wind speed. Adventure.
The creature adventure must go on.
And of course,
Staring at her phone.
ears. Anyone mind if I take a moment to totally freak out? Go for it.
It's your restaurant.
Thanks. How's everybody doing? We'll be right with you. That's better. But I am still totally freaking out.
Cat's right. You should.
Entire career, her lavish lifestyle, her relationship with Callahan, everything could be crushed like a
This is made with so much love.
Egg Plus Cat is made possible in part by the National Science Foundation, where discoveries begin.
trying to find Frida.
What's that?
I saw the news alert.
from watching you
clean
the She stopped herself. Callahan turned his head slowly. The look he gave her made her blood run cold. His mind wasn't on Sloane's promises. It was fixated on the image of Elowen in that boardroom, untouchable, indifferent, completely beyond his reach. I need time, Callahan said, his voice flashed. Sloane froze. Time for what? He didn't answer. She pulled his hand from her grasp, turned around, and walked out of the office.
Three smoke
Sloane
injections,
stood alone in the
2
silence.
doses of
Her eyes
penicillin,
narrowed
and
into
1
predatory
courtesy
slits.
cologne.
She realized that not only was her job on the line, but her grip on Callahan was slipping fast. Later that afternoon, Elowen stood on the terrace window sill, looking out over the sculpted gardens. Her phone buzzed on the patio table. A text from an
Yeah.
We need to talk. She didn't need a solar ID to know who it was.
Standing up than everyone
Elowen pressed the power button, locking the screen
See?
without
He's got
replying.
legs of steel.
She left the phone on the table
Not sure that's
and
what
leaned up at the
happens.
stand oak branch.
It's you who got to the side of
Ellie whispered to herself. This wasn't petty revenge.
Okay,
This
so
was a systematic
the copper should
dismantling.
oxidize.
You know what your
Across
problem
the
is,
street,
Carmen?
You're
Regret
not
was
even
thinking
doing an
too
experiment. You're just following
Fear
orders.
was taking
Where's the
over. But the
innovation?
true reckoning
How
hadn't
can we
even
be
arrived
expected
yet.
to discover
That
new
evening,
elements if you're
the
so
Greenwich
concerned with
neighborhood was
playing
closed in
by the
shadows.
rules? I'm
The
pretty
vintage
sure there are no more
street lamps
elements
cast
left to be
long,
discovered,
amber beams of
Gumball.
light onto the immaculate
You're
pavement.
forgetting the element of
Alone stood by her front
surprise.
door.
Wait, what
Holding
did
a
you
glass
put in
of
your beaker?
sparkling water.
A
Her
dash
eyes
of the
were fixed on the
unexpected,
darkness
a drop
of the
of the
empty
unforeseen,
driveway.
and a pinch of
She
the
hadn't replied to
unpredictable.
Callahan's text, knowing he
You
wouldn't let
work
it go that
everything you
easily.
said. You're a
But it wasn't Callahan
genius.
who arrived
Thank you,
first.
giant melted poodle
A black
meatball
Range Rover
thing.
glided silently to a halt near her gate.
You're right, my disgusting
Sterling
fellow. This warrants a
He didn't rush to
celebratory
the
boogie.
intercom. He simply stood by his vehicle, looking through the iron bars at the building. The distance between them was significant, but the energetic pull was undeniable. One stood as a fortress.
Oh,
The
what's
other,
going on here?
a
He asked me to
conqueror
plug him
waiting
into
for
Rambler.
permission to enter.
Rambler? What is
Julian
that, a
spoke first.
website? It's
His
more like a
voice
band that
carrying
would like to
clearly
see who's the
through the
most
crisp
tolerant
night
person
air.
on the internet. Why?
I take
Isn't
it
it
as
just thinking about wiener dogs? But yeah, no, tolerance on the internet these days is more about destroying people than arguing.
Then I'll lay it out straight now. Sri took a few steps closer to the gate, stopping just outside the boundary. Aloan,
Have you ever tried whole
be
grain
my
bread?
partner.
It's far
No
better
corporate
for you.
jargon,
Not everyone
no
can
beating
afford
around the
organic
bush.
stores, Harmon.
Just
Maybe
as
you should
direct,
check your privilege.
I just meant that eating too much processed food is a big factor in weight gain.
Big
I handed
should
the
be
matches
proud
to
who
burn
they are.
fierce development to the ground.
Of course not. I mean,
Julian
as your
said,
doctor,
his
you
eyes
tell me.
locking onto
Why
hers.
would you assume the
The
doctor
wind
is
picked
hate?
up,
Is it
rustling
because
the
you
hem of
assume a
Eleanor's
woman
dress.
can't be a doctor?
What is this?
I have studied the martial ways of the social justice warrior. Fight me in an argument if you dare. Perish under the sword of my self-righteousness.
It was a brilliant negotiation tactic, framing a personal alignment as a strategic corporate move.
Mom, can I? Hi, some. Can.
Are you leveraging a personal relationship?
Mom.
Put your can in the bin.
Julian shook his head.
I want some can.
I'm offering you a weapon, and you have every right to refuse it. His blunt honesty cleared the air. No manipulation, no lies. Just absolute transparency. Aloan looked away, staring toward the house across the street. The silence stretched between them. She didn't say yes.
Thank you for watching.